Yeah, you could be.
The book that I chose to do for my 30-day project is The Procrastination Equation: How to Stop Putting Things Off and Start Getting the Stuff Done by Pierre Steele. A major part about this book is you have to realize what procrastination is before you can figure out how you personally can solve it. So he explains like the effects of procrastination, some of the symptoms and signs of procrastination, and it really helps you put into perspective for yourself how badly you are procrastinating, or if you really are procrastinating.
And the world's gonna know your name, and you'll be on the wall to the whole fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile, you can walk straight.
A quote that kind of helps you realize what procrastinating is and the difference between procrastinating and just being smart about it. It says, seeing a coworker stretched out in his office chair, arms crossed behind his head, relaxed. You ask him what he's up to, would get a cheerful response. Me, I'm procrastinating. But he isn't. He's happily putting off a report because he knows there's a good chance the project is going to be canceled later this week. So, that's the difference of being smart about something and procrastinating. In school, you know that most things aren't going to get canceled. So, not doing them and knowing when they're due and knowing that it's coming up is an issue, because you are putting things off and you're not going to get the best product out of them. Some of the goals that I have for this 30 days are that I want to have all of my schoolwork turned in on time and turned on before the due date or the day of. And then I also want to make sure that I'm getting my chores done at my house on time and making sure that I'm not getting nagged for not finishing and procrastinating. And I want to make sure that everything is getting done on time. The original due date not having extensions, just getting it done the first time.
And the world's gonna know your name. Cause you burn with the brightest flame.
One thing is that you need to be willing to make a change. You can't just wake up and be told that you need to change. You have to have the desire to change procrastinating. Like, you know that you don't want to do it, but you have to get up and do it yourself, and you have to know when's the time to be able to get up and do something and get it done the first time and do it right, or you're just going to keep on wasting time, and that's going to lead to procrastinating and you not wanting to do it because you're not going to do it right the first time anyways.
That's when you press on, lean in. Half the population just waiting to see me fail. Yeah, right, you better off trying to freeze hell. Some of us do it for the female.
The main reason why I wanted to do the topic of procrastination was so I could have less problems with my family at home, and because mainly most of the time the first thing my mom does when she comes home is checks my work, and whenever something's not done right, it causes a lot of issues. And so I decided to make the change so then there would be a change at home and there would be a lot less issues. And my main goals broken down by week are: week 1, to keep my room clean and do my laundry and fold it. Week 2, I want to get all my homework taken care of right when I get home from school. This is mainly because of the amount of time I have with sports med and school. 3rd, I wanted to get all my chores done when I'm told to and not put them off to the last minute. And 4th, I wanted to work on / study for the test days, if not weeks, before they come up. This is to help my grades and my work ethic.
20 pounds, hailing from rock bottom, Loserville, nothing town. Textbook version of a kid going nowhere fast. And now I'm yelling, kiss my ass. It's gonna take a couple right hooks.
My goal for week 1 is being able to keep my room clean and not just wait till the last possible minute to clean it. Another one of my goals was to fold my laundry, not just put it on the chair and wait for 3 days, and then eventually just not do it at all. my book said in chapter 10 it said people who procrastinate tend to get distracted and turn to other things. So I started my day off with doing the things that I need to get done right away so I can get distracted in those other things.
Here comes the fighter. That's what they say of me, say of me, say of me.
My main goal for week 2 is to focus on doing my homework. I'm doing this because I've noticed that I put off doing my homework to the last possible second, and then I don't want to do it because it's probably going to be like 11 o'clock at night, and that causes me to do poorly on my assignments in the first place because I probably will not finish them. In chapter 5, page 71, my book, it talks about how procrastination causes us grief at school, at work, and in our private lives, particularly in relation to our health. This means that it could be anything from making a small decision not to do my homework, or for me not to do chores, and that will cause me to have to struggle with grief at school and in my private life.
And I never thought I'd live this life without your guiding light. I've been throwing stones, waiting by the river. I've been on my own, praying like a sinner. You've been gone too long. I'm waiting out the winter, and I've been on my knees, praying like a sinner.
Week 3, I decided that I was going to be doing my chores and the stuff that I have to get done at home when I'm first asked to, not just waiting until an hour before my parents get home, so then everything's done and I can just be able to relax for the night instead of having to do it under all the pressure from my parents yelling at me and getting mad that I didn't do the stuff that I was supposed to do when I was home.
Thought I'd live this life without your guiding light. I've been throwing stones, waiting by the river. I've been on my own, praying like a sinner. You've been gone too long. I'm waiting out the winter, and I've been on my knees, praying like a sinner. You've been gone for too long. You've been gone for too long. I've been throwing stones, waiting by the river. I've been on my own, praying like a sinner. You've been gone too long. I'm waiting out the winter. I've been on my knees, praying like I've been throwing stones, waiting by the river. I've been on my own, praying like a sinner. You've been gone too long. I'm waiting out the winter, and I've been on my knees, praying like a sinner. Praying like a sinner.
Week 4, I decided that I had to work on projects long before they are due to help my grades, and I will also work on studying this week, mainly because I would always study the day of or the day before, and it wouldn't work. So I want to change my outlook on school and on projects to help increase my grades and GPA to help me get into better colleges.
I've been throwing stones, waiting by the river. I've been on my own, praying like a sinner. You've been gone too long. I'm waiting out the winter. I've been on my knees, praying like a sinner. Well, you built this city right in me, and brick by brick and piece by piece, and love in both your hands. Tried to make an honest man from when I woke until I went to sleep.
These past 30 days have been a lot different. First, it started with me working on keeping my room clean, which gave me more time to work on other things and be able to relax. Folding my laundry has helped my room feel a lot less cluttered and more comfortable. The second week helped me keep my grades from dropping, making my life at home so much easier, not having to worry about anything at home and anything with my mom being mad. It just makes everybody happy. Third, doing my chores quickly made me not have to think about anything going on when my mom gets home, making it easier for my mom when she gets home from work and making it easier for me when she gets home from work. Week 4 was when I decided I needed to study more and work on projects before they were due. This would help me get better grades on my test and improve my grades all over the board. My projects would also be affected by this decision and will increase my GPA, and it will change my stress level and make my life better overall.